Hello everyone, Beanie Boy Bricks here again, and today we're going to do a little weapon comparison from a couple of custom weapon makers. So we got Brick Arms over here, Clone Army Customs, and Brick Tactical, who I featured in a previous video. I'll leave links down in the description. Let's go on into it. So I have, because Brick Tactical only does the free main weapons of the clones so far, I've only chosen to compare them against their equivalents, and we got a couple of figures showcasing them off. So we got Brick Tactical's free 27th Star Corps soldier over here. He's going to be showing off the Brick Tactical weapons. We got my CAC Captain Rex showing off the CAC weaponry, and we got my custom decaled, which I've decaled myself, Winter free 32nd Trooper or Ahsoka Trooper, showing off the Brick Arms weapons. So let's go on into it. So first off, I'm going to look at the pistols and show you how I do it. So we'll start off with CAC to begin with, actually, and anyone that has CAC may notice that they don't really have any finger holes for the triggers, so no trigger guards on the weapons. Still really good pistols here though. Goes really well with the figurines. Got a long pistol grip on them though, so just pop that on Rex right there. So when I hold them out, you can see like the pistol grip goes down thing, but like you're not really gonna break it off. It comes out quite easily enough. It really works well. But like now comparing it to say Brick Tacticals, where it's got a pistol grip, and I reckon the CAC is a bit more bulky on top, even though it's thin compared to everything else. But it looks a bit more bulky, but it's still a very good thing. As I've got Brick Tacticals in my hand, I'll pop him in the figure again. Looks really nice thing, and it is quite comparable to the Brick Arms, although the Brick Arms has got a bit more plastic on it, especially in this back stopper here. But they look really good side by side, and you could possibly mistake them for each other, but the trigger guard looks a bit thinner on the Brick Tactical one. But again, putting it into the figure, trying to pull it out, quite good connection. It's not gonna just fall out of your figure's hands, so that's really nice. And lastly, looking at the Brick Arms, again, really nice blaster. Fits really well into your figure's hands, not going to fall out too easily. But I'm really trying to think, so it's got a good snap on it. Now going into like pricing of these, is like anyone that's bought from CAC knows pretty much all of their weapons cost about $1. So $1 each. So it's can be quite expensive if you're fitting out a whole army, but they are good quality plastic. But the only problem is, especially if you're living in the UK or outside the US, shipping can take a long time. And if you're buying from a third-party seller, because they have to cover their costs, it might be like $1.50 per weapon. So that's where you run into the issues of that. Same goes with Brick Arms, because they're predominantly based in America. If you're in the UK, they can get quite expensive and quite hard to get. It's easier to get the other weapons and all that, but it's still $1 generally. But and this goes for pricing for all the weapons, that being said, but it's kind of hard to get hold of these for $1 or less unless you buy them in bulk or you find a good seller. Where going back to Brick Tactical though, each weapon is priced at 50 cents. So 50p for everyone in the UK. It might be actually a bit less than that due to the currency exchange. But the only issue, which I don't think is an issue personally, is that you bulk buy them. They come in packs of 10, so it is actually $5 for 10 weapons. The only other negative about Brick Tactical is that he only does the 3 types of blasters currently. So whereas with CAC especially, they have probably the widest range of weaponry to pick from for your clones, followed by Brick Tactical, and then Brick Arms, and then Brick Tactical last in that regards. Going back up to another comparison, I'll just load the camera a bit. Looking at the DC-15Cs, again with the CAC one, there's no trigger guards, bit thin in comparison to the others, which have a bit more plastic on them, especially the Brick Arms one, which is a bit more beefy. But yeah, really good blasters again. Fits really well, but it's got a longer pistol grip. Still looks really good in the figure's arms. Really nice. Comes out a bit loose compared to the others. The others I feel like have a little bit better connection. But again, with the Brick Tactical ones, if you look at the pistol grip in comparison to the Brick Arms, it's a bit of a shorter pistol grip, but it fits snugly in the figure's hands and it doesn't thing. But like showing you up closely here, it just gets right into there, and you have to like sort of position the hand properly if you want to turn it. And yeah, but again, really good weapon. Same with the Brick Arms, really good connection. Helmet popped off. And lastly, we'll look at the rifles. So like the rifles, really good collection, especially filling out the army. So yeah, really good connection on it. Looks great in the figure's arms. Really, really nice. Again, with the CAC ones, no trigger grit. It looks a bit more bare bones in comparison to, say, the Brick Arms. Brick Arms looks like it's got a bit more detailing on it. Again, still a very good weapon. Fits on the figure, looks great on the figure again. But it kind of misses a bit of that detail and a bit of that beef to it. Now with the Brick Tactical one, same issue with the DC-15C, bit of a shorter pistol grip. It's got that extra bit, so it is a little bit difficult to sort of pose. I'll show you a comparison like that. You can't really turn it. It is like a pointer. I'll try and get in this way. No, I don't want to do that. So you can't really have it like this across the body. It is either a salute sort of pose like this, or a shooting pose, especially with this one. That would probably be the only criticism of this one, especially the rifle wise. Apart from that, I think it is really good, but it would be better like to have it in easier to make like certain poses, so you could have your figure sort of shooting like this, but it is a bit difficult. So if Brick Tactical does ever watch this, I would probably suggest in future making the pistol grip slightly longer, just to make it easier for posability. But let's get into final verdicts. So on terms of I guess, affordability, I would have to go with Brick Tactical, just due to the pricing. It's easy to mass collect, shipping's good on it for the UK. You can mass collect these and it'll cost you half the price of these. So the Brick Arms ones. So I would have to go with Brick Tactical for that. However, due to a couple of the issues which I have mentioned, mostly the shorter pistol grips and this little added stopper here, if you could just see, I'll put it up against my nail, it does make it hard to pose. So I would say the best custom weapon that you could get for your clones is the Brick Arms ones. You could pose it, it looks really nice, very detailed, quite a bit of plastic on there. They have a good range of weaponry for all of your Star Wars figures. So it's not just clones, it could be for any genre in Star Wars. And last place, I would have to give to CAC for their detail. It is quite bare bones, although I believe they do have the widest range of all three of them, even Brick Arms, for their custom Star Wars weapons. So there's that. So it all depends what what you at home are looking for. If you're looking for cost effective, I would have to say Brick Tactical. If you're looking for all round great, good for posing, good for mocks, I would say Brick Arms. And if you're looking for the widest selection possible, and then I would have to say Clone Army Customs. But that's about it for today. If you like what you see here, please consider subscribing and let me know in the comments if you have all three or even just two of them. Which one's your favorite, or which one do you prefer? There are no wrong answers. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all next time.